Hi guys, now we can see the different classes of immunoglobulin molecules. IgG, it is a major serum immunoglobulin, and this is the diagram of IgG. Here we can see two heavy chains, two light chains. They are joined by disulfide linkages. IgG constitute about 80% of total serum immunoglobulin. Half-life period is 23 days. And the heavy chains are two gamma chains, and we can see two light chains, either kappa or lambda. IgG has four subclasses: IgG1, IgG2, IgG3 and IgG4. Coming to the functions, it is a potent activator of complement system. IgG, it can cross human placenta and protect the fetus. It promotes opsonization. It can neutralize toxins. Among the subclasses, IgG3, it promotes phagocytosis. Next is IgM. IgM, it constitutes 5 to 10% of total serum. It can exist in two forms, monomer and pentamer. This is the pentameric structure of IgM. Here we can see 5 immunoglobulin molecules. They are joined by disulfide linkages and J chain. IgM, it is secreted by plasma cells mainly as pentamers. And the monomeric forms of IgM is present on the surface of B cell and it acts as B cell marker. Half-life period of IgM is 5 days. It has two mu chains, that is mu heavy chains, and two light chains, either kappa or lambda. It has 10 antigen binding sites. We can see 10 antigen binding sites, that is each molecule have 2 antigen binding sites, therefore 5 molecules are there. IgM can bind to 5 or fewer number of antigen molecules if the antigen molecules are larger. And it can bind to 10 antigen molecules if they are smaller. Functions of IgM. It is highly efficient in neutralizing viruses, and most important thing is it is the first antibody produced during an immune response. And it can activate classical complement pathway. It shows defense against multivalent bacterial antigens and can act as an opsonin, and it can also act as an antigen receptor on the surface of B cell. You have already heard about that. That is a mature B cell. They have IgM and IgD on their surface. The third class is IgA. It is the second most abundant antibody. 10 to 15% of total serum immunoglobulin is IgA. Half-life period is 6 to 8 days. Has 2 alpha heavy chains and 2 light chains, either kappa or lambda. It is a predominant class present in milk, saliva, tear, mucus, etc. It exists mainly as a monomer. Sometimes it can form dimeric or tetrameric forms. Two forms of IgA are there, serum IgA and secretory IgA. The IgA dimer, it is joined by J chain and stabilized by a secretory component. Secretory component has 5 domains. And this is the secretory component. This yellow colored beads or these yellow colored domains, they form secretory components, and the secretory component contain 5 domains and it protects the IgA dimer from proteolytic cleavage. The functions, it is abundant in breast milk, thereby protecting babies from gastrointestinal infections. It is effective against viruses. Fourth class is IgE. It is seen in very low concentration. Half-life period is 2 days. It has 2 epsilon heavy chains and 2 light chains. One specialty is that it lacks a hinge region. Instead of hinge region, they have an extra domain. Therefore, they have 4 constant domains and 1 variable domain in heavy chain. Coming to the functions, along with mast cells and basophils, IgE mediates allergic reaction. It is mainly involved in type 1 hypersensitivity reaction. And the last class is IgD. It constitutes 0.2% of serum. It contains 2 delta heavy chains and 2 light chains, either kappa or lambda. And it is displayed on the surface of a mature B cell. And its only function is B cell activation. Coming to the functions of immunoglobulin molecules, opsonization is the main function of immunoglobulin molecule, activation of classical complement pathway, ADCC means antibody dependent cell mediated cytotoxicity. We have already studied that. IgG can cross human placenta, protecting the fetus. IgM is the first antibody produced during immune response. And IgA, it can protect the babies from gut infections. Thank you.